Good morning, crew. Welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whichever place you guys are. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to LoLe's. Good to see you guys here. I just want to say a couple of good mornings really quickly to Patty, Kim, Deeplash, and the lady aka Robin. Hello, how are you, Robin? Welcome, you guys. Looks like it's a beautiful day up here on the top of the mountain. Last night it was heavily snowing, but apparently only a little bit stick to the ground. It went through fast. It only lasted maybe 5 to 10 minutes. And right now it's sunshine, baby. It's beautiful. So anyway, I am still here on the island, and I figure why not let's just have a little live stream so I'm not bored being away from home. My lovely wife is at work, so I don't know, maybe she might pop into the live stream, but I thought I'm gonna have fun with you guys, you know, spend my Sunday with who else better than my best followers. I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys are all doing awesome. Like you guys know, the Van City Van Life van, it's up and running. We had a couple of small little issues, some little tweaks that we had to do, but all that it's all ironed out now. Everything it's good. That thing, I'm telling you, it sounds like a beast, you know, and it drives so nice. So Chrome is happy, I'm happy, you know, but we still have a little things to do. Maybe Monday morning we gotta pick up some material for some stuff, and hopefully we can do the rear end, the leaf springs on it. That's why I'm here. Plus I have a subscriber, Dave, that, you know, I promised him last year that I'm gonna help him out to fix his turbo and all that, so he has all the parts this time, and that's what we are gonna do Monday. And then if everything it's done, Tuesday we are going home, my friends, you know. So yeah, that's the plan, you know. And it was a very intensive and fun project. I tell you guys, I've been here since Valentine's Day, and today, what day is it today? Oh, it's March the 3rd. So I've been vanning here on the island for a long time, I'm telling you, you know, but it's all good, you know, things are good. So, and another thing that it's gonna happen as soon as I go home in about 10 days, you guys. I was just talking with Kathy in Salem, Oregon, and we have the date set. They are waiting for me on March 14. So March 14, roughly about noontime or 1 p.m. I should be in Salem, Oregon, and I'm gonna take you guys along with me. This is very exciting, you know. It's a long time coming. It just, you know, because we were so busy and doing all these things and figuring things out, I couldn't make it, you know, in January, because I was planning originally to go down there in January, but with the snow and all the mayhem here, it didn't happen. So March 14, it's a must, and we are gonna be there. And I'm excited, you know. I'm really excited. And you guys should be too, because this is gonna be a fun little project that I'm gonna work on, you know. And I'm telling you guys, I'm super excited. I'm just stoked that one of my subscribers from the USA has such a big heart. And I think I should let the cat out, and I am gonna tell you guys now what is all this about, you know. Cathy reached out to me, I don't know, 3-4 months ago. Actually, you know, her son sent me an email and told me, hey Loren, you know, we are watching your channel, we really like, my mom really watches your channel, she really loves your channel and all that, and we have a 2009, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, some kind of bus, you know, and we want to gift it to you, we want to give it to you, no cost, no nothing, you know, because we think you are the best person. So I have big dreams, big plans with this bus, and I'm gonna take you guys along, and you guys gonna see it, you know. I have lots of pictures and all that. It's running, it's driving, it's stopping, you know, has a small little issues here and there with the, you know, handle at the door, but all those kind of things, you know, I'm planning to fix it and make it mechanically sound. The inside, it's already stripped, already has some kind of bed system in it, you know, they was trying to convert it, but we're gonna do a nice revamp on the inside, insulate, do the walls, and then somebody gonna have something nice. But anyway, let's see, what did I miss here? What did I miss here? Let me just get you guys on, let's say, a few good mornings. Jeffrey Krupp, hello from New Hampshire. Hey Jeffrey, welcome. Ramiro, Matias. Oh, Manitoba, good morning. Oh, actually, good day, or almost good afternoon. Matias in Manitoba. Maxim Thomas, good morning. Ringo and Zar, good morning, Ringo. Eddie Terry, good morning. Eddie Terry says Chrome seems happy now he got his van up going. Absolutely. Chrome is ecstatic, not just happy. And cruisy too, because that little guy, he knows his way. He knows that that's his home. He's the boss there, I tell you guys, you know. And yes, he is really, really happy. Good morning, the lady, aka Robin, how are you? Patty, I already told you good morning. Kim, good morning. Keith Hoffman. And Kim, yeah, I supposed to be in Edmonton this weekend. And you guys know that I have a buddy of mine who lives up there, George Bartzis. His brother passed away suddenly, and I was supposed to go there, but unfortunately I'm stuck here on the island, so I might go visit him after Oregon, because I must give him a little bit of support, you know, because it's not easy when you lose a loved one. And yeah, that's what's supposed to be this weekend, but it did not happen. Advantages Carnivore, good morning. Oh, Missouri Bill, hello. When is Leah retiring? Well, me and Leah was talking about retirement, you know. I think she has 4 years or something like that. But if everything goes well this summer, and hopefully it's gonna go, we are planning to actually move to the island, you know, and then if we move to the island, I think she's gonna be retired because I'm gonna need an assistant, because as you guys know, YouTube is not easy, you know, and doing a mechanical, filming it, editing it, all this kind of stuff takes a lot of time. Some days, and I kid you not, starting from 8 o'clock, and sometimes I finish at midnight, you know, in order to be able to post a video. So the work is slower because you always have to set up cameras when you do a one guy show. If you have somebody to film you, then it's no issue because you can go ahead with your business. You don't have to worry about, you know, setting up cameras, taking shots, and then stopping and doing all this stuff. And then, you know, the editing part too, you know. And I'm telling you guys, I'm overwhelmed with lots of emails, and I won't be able to answer all those emails because sometimes I got like 50 to 60 emails. Now imagine how much time I need to sit down there and read all those and answer them. It's just impossible. So that's why, you know, maybe everything works out good and I can have Leah that doing the back work on, you know, emailing, answering stuff, and, you know, helping out with the channel, right? Because as the channel grows, everything else grows, right? You know, and the same way, you know, like I have lots of subscribers that, hey, you know, like, can I hire you to do some work? Well, let me tell you guys, first of all, I'm so busy just servicing and wrenching for Chrome, and with the new shop, with the other ideas that we have, I won't be able, like, I be able to help a nomad that is traveling and is stranded, no problem. Absolutely, I drop everything and I do it. But, you know, I had like probably 30 or 40 emails, people wanting me to, if they can hire me to go on ranch. And unfortunately, I cannot do that. You know, as I said, that I am already semi-retired, because I said I'm fully retired, but I say it's semi-retired because all the rest of my time I'm ranching. I'm gonna ranch here on the island for Van City Van Life, whatever, whenever he has, you know, projects. Plus, I have a couple of projects on my own that I need to finish them. And if I keep on taking work, my projects will never get done, you know, period, you know. Okay, Ryan T. Oh, hey, Ryan. Thank you for the love, my friend. I really appreciate that. Sylvie, good morning to you. Vocares, hello, how's it going? So Vocares says, I'm really loving this team up with you and Chrome from Toronto, Ontario. Hey, welcome Toronto. Yeah, I mean, you know, obviously it's it's a good combination, it's a good team, because sometimes, you know, it doesn't work out, even, you know, if for whatever reason, you know, there is no chemistry, there is nothing there, you know, so it's just not gonna work, you know. But this, you know, Chrome and me, I think, you know, we are a pretty good match, pretty good team. He's a pretty smart guy, you know, has lots of good ideas, and it's good to bounce back and forth from, you know, from each other. And obviously I learn a lot from him too. Heads down to him. Hello, Sir Chrome. Thank you. You know, because, you know, when you are a small YouTuber, a vlogger, and you just have a new channel, there is lots of things to learn. There is so many things here that it's involved, you know, for everything to kind of go hand in hand and work out. So a big thank you to Chrome, because he helped me a lot. Whenever I had questions, I was just leaning on his shoulder and asking the questions, and you know, vice versa. So yeah, it's absolutely, it's a good team for sure. Ryan T, of course, I wish I could do more. No, my friend, thank you very much. That's plenty, my friend. I really appreciate that. You know, you are awesome. You are awesome. Where are you from, Ryan? Oh, look who's in the house. Bruce Van Life Jr. How are you, bro? What's happening? Did you finally find that road? I hope you are staying nice and toasty, my friend, in that new van. Sylvie, should be a fun trip to Oregon. Absolutely. Absolutely. So I was just giving heads up to my wife because I would love her to come on this trip with me, to schedule somehow, take a few days off so we can be together. Plus, I'm gonna have to take somebody else with me because I cannot drive two vehicles in the same time, right? So we'll see. Maybe somebody, some of my friends, because I know my buddy, he's up north in Tak or somewhere up really north for 2 or 3 weeks, so he won't be back. He won't be able to help, but I have other friends, and hopefully we make this happen. If not, you know, I'll take my son's girlfriend to drive us down there because she lives in Bellingham, so might as well, right? Take a ride down, and then I can drive the big bus back home. Okay, so who did I miss? Jody Jackson. Hello, welcome, Jody. How is your Sunday going so far? I hope you are doing good, good. Jucarez, I hope you and Leah and Chrome go to Overland, Ontario. So I'm not sure, you guys, if that's gonna happen this year, because I know, I think it's sometimes in May or June. I'm not sure. And I know for a fact that Chrome plans this year to go back up north where everything happened and nothing materialized. He didn't do his journey all the way and explore up north. And I know he's itching really badly to go up there. Now, me and Leah, not this year, that definitely it's not gonna happen, but I really do wanna, you know, visit Overland, Ontario, especially Andy being in Ontario and all that kind of stuff. We would love to go and see it. Plus, I don't think Leah ever been in Ontario, and I used to spend a lots of time, you know, since 1988 till 1997, I believe, yes. I used to live in Ontario, St. Thomas, Ontario, a couple of years in London, Ontario, but mostly in St. Thomas, Ontario, you know. So, yeah, it would be nice for her to see Ontario a little bit, you know. I was like 2 years ago or 3 years ago, I went with my buddy, we drove from Vancouver to Montreal. That's when I did the swap on his engine, and we just finished it, never had a chance to test drive or anything, and he had to go. So I hopped in with him, and I drove with him all the way to Ontario, and, Ontario to Montreal. I spent a couple of days there with his family, and then I flew back home, you know. But yeah, even me, I haven't been back in Ontario ever since. We just drove through, you know. And I love to see it, because now when we drove through, I see lots of beautiful changes, you know, like lots. And Ontario, it's always gonna be my heart, you know. That was my first stop when I emigrated from back home here, you know, London, Ontario. So that's always gonna have my heart, you guys. So yeah. Red Dog, he's asking me if we find out exactly what really failed on his old engine. Well, one of the thrust bearings on the crankshaft was gone and did some damage on the bottom end, but also a couple of the pistons had the rings blown off. All the pieces was sitting inside on the top there. So that was a major issue, you guys, because that whole thing supposed to get pulling apart, sent to a machine shop, re-sleeve, send out the crank, if it was repairable, because it was pretty big scoring on it. So, you know, it was time to go, you know. And most likely the reason, you know, because it was a commercial van, maybe never was taken properly care, because there was a lots of rust corrosion issues going, not just up on the top, but also on the bottom end. The whole bottom end had a lots of corrosion, even on the crank. I mean, you should never see corrosion down in the bottom, right? So that was it, and Chrome didn't want to go any deeper, and that thing was just sitting in there, and he's like, just chuck it. So, but that's all I can tell you guys. What I seen personally, that I looked underneath on the bottom end when I checked it out, and also what I seen inside on the combustion chambers. So it was time to go. Hey, Step Van Dan. Hello, Minnesota. Big shout out. How are you, Dan? How are you doing? Welcome, my friend. Welcome to the channel. Who else I miss? Oh, Canine Gar. Life and Adventures. Hey, my friend. How's up north? Is it cold, snowy? Or you guys have a mild winter just like us down here? Yes, absolutely, Step, and then Chrome will be good for a very long time, especially now that that engine, it's brand new, and he's gonna do the proper maintenance and service to it, you know, every 5,000 kilometers, and you know, doing the coolant every 60 or 70,000 kilometers and all that kind of stuff. Make sure everything is good, because if you have good cooling, good lubrication, everything is good, you know. And yeah, he's gonna be good for a very long time, absolutely. Aaron the DJ. Hello, Aaron. Welcome. How are you, my friend? What's happening? Aaron Woof. Welcome. How are you? Jeffrey Crop. Hey, Jeffrey. Wow, look at that. Thank you for the love, my friend. Jeffrey, thank you. Oh, wow, Jeffrey. Let's celebrate their 10th super on a live stream. Right on. Thank you very much. Wow. Steph Van Den says that it's warm as a toast in Minnesota. That's unusual, you guys. Really, it's unusual. I don't know what's going on, but it is what it is, right? Oh, hey, William. How are you? William Mullen. Oh, William, don't worry, you are not late. You only missed maybe 10 minutes, not even. Welcome. How are you, my friend? Roger. Oh, hold on. It's going too fast. Come back. Roger Pedrosa. Hello, Kuya Loli. ¿Cómo está acá, Rogers? Welcome to the stream. Where are you, Roger Pedrosa? Are you in the Philippines or you are in Canada somewhere? Okay, I'm stepping back and forth, going back and reading this because it's going so high, so fast. So William Miller asked me, hey Loren, how soon before you get the box set up for the back of your Rambo? Oh, what did I just do? What happened? Oh, I lost my computer. What's going on here? I lost the chat. Come on. Really? Let's go back. Just give me a second, you guys, because I don't know what happened here. Oh, okay, we are back. There we go. William, I don't know, I really like the box that Chrome has. I have a same size of box, maybe a tiny bit, maybe narrower, but tall-wise it's the same. Mine it's a steel box and it's pretty good, but I just like the versatility on his box where you can have your picnic table full time in the back, and you can have a couple more things hanging on the side of the box, which on mine I don't have that option. So we'll see later on, maybe this summer, who knows, because you guys, like all this is costing a lots of money, okay? And that's why, like, even my ambo, it's not fully finished. I do it as I have because like life is expensive to live here in Vancouver. Insurances, hydro, all that kind of stuff, back and forth, fuel. Even though I'm using best vegetable oil, I still need to use diesel on every startup and any finish, and traveling here and there, when you are in the band, so there are priorities, and those are always on the back burner. You always gotta do what's more important before you get to the point, to do that kind of stuff. Plus I want to do some upgrades on my front end. I want to change out the leaf springs. I want to put coils in the front, you know, and yeah, so those for me are a little bit more important than you know, getting that aluminum box. But we'll see. We're gonna have it sooner or later anyway. I would like to have a bumper like chromes in the front because you guys seen it, whatever bumper I have in the front, that it's just scrap metals that I had sitting around at home, and I made it into a bumper, you know. Does it look pretty? So, not really, but it's practical. I have my winch on it, and I have all that kind of stuff, and you know, it's legal to drive on the road. That's the main thing, you know, because without a bumper, you can be legally driving on the road. You get pulled over and you get nailed, you know. So yeah, you know, and now that we are talking about this, I just want to touch somebody I can remember who asked in the comments if I did my own super singles. So let me tell you something. These are not super singles. These are 17-inch rims and 35-inch tires. Now, if you do your homework, there are rims that they are rated, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, mine it's rated something like 3,900 pounds. So you have to make sure that when you buy the rims for your bus or for your van or anything like that, that you want to make it a single wheel in the rear, you got to make sure that the rim, it's rated to the proper weight. You know, you have to have at least 3,500 plus on each one. Okay, and then if you look at the tires, some of the tires, they have really high rating on weight capacity, because what you want to do, if your van is 10,000 pounds, you want to make sure that your four wheels and the tires are rated above that. So let's say 11,000 pounds rating on the tires and you are 10,000 pounds, you be fine, you know. So I had the same thing on the big bus, on my green one that I sold, that I had prior to this. That one too had single wheels, you know, and never had issues. They are still driving on those tires that I put on it. And the same my Ambo, I be driving on these wheels for the past 3 years. And I bought these wheels used, they wasn't new. There was a set of 4 wheels with the tires, perfect what I needed it, and it was a cheap deal. I paid $1,000. I paid excuse me, I paid $1,000 for the 4 wheels with the tires, and they was about 90%, 95%, and they still look like that. And I put on them probably well over 35,000 kilometers. I don't know in miles, but yeah. So just do your homework, you know. If you want to do single wheel in the rear, just make sure that the proper rate it's there, you know, and then you'll be fine. You don't need to go super singles like people say, like, oh, this and that. No, and I don't like those big super singles the way they ride, you know, they are too stiff. So there you have it. Who else is in the house? Okay, let's see. Traveling our way, Chrome went big time with this setup. Absolutely, absolutely. But I tell you guys, look at the stance, look at the looks on that. It looks amazing, you know. Like, yeah, I mean, you know, it's money, but if you have it, spend it. If you don't spend it, you know. I don't have it, so I don't spend it. You know what I mean? You know, but yeah, it looks beautiful, you know. And like I said, you guys, you know, it's every one of us have different budgets, different, you know, tastes and all that. And you know, you can do it slowly. If you're planning to build yourself something, you know, just go easy. You don't need to do everything in one shot. God didn't make this world in one day. So just do it, be comfortable. As long as you can be in there, you can live in there, you can enjoy life. Slowly you're gonna get to the point. I mean, I still want to do lots of interior work, you know, because I'm not happy with the bed, but right now it's okay, you know. When the time comes, you know, we're gonna have a nice bed made by Andy, and this cabinet is gonna be changed because I got a new fridge that I want to install, freezer. So when we're gonna do like road trips, or you know, go up north or down south, or just live, you know, come on the island, just live in the van. Because if we're gonna move in the island, we're gonna move in here full time, period, you know. One, we're gonna have free shower, no problem, because that's the biggest hurdle when you live in a van. It's the shower. I have a shower here, you know, so for emergency it's fine, you know. But to take 2 showers every day in here, no way, it's not happening, because we don't have the water source to supply that much water for shower. But if you're traveling down south, yeah, there is a shower, quick shower, no problem, it's easy, you know. So I want to revamp all this in here, like as you guys can see, probably these guys here. So I want to put a different fridge, and I want it to be up here, so the cabinet is going to be lower, so it's going to be a bigger fridge. And then it's going to be this countertop where I'm still going to have the wood stove, but I'm going to drop the wood stove down too, so it's not that high up. And then underneath the bed, I'm gonna have the freezer from Iceco, that it's gonna be able to pull out, so meats, ice cream, those kind of things that needs to be frozen, you know, because this guy here only has a tiny little freezer that I can even put in like 4 steaks. And you know, like, the meat needs to be frozen. So that's the problem. So that's why we're gonna have a different fridge up here, just for cold drinks and that kind of stuff, vegetables and all that good stuff, and everything else is gonna be in the freezer. So if we wander in the backcountry and we want to spend a month in there, we don't need to worry about oh, we have to go out to get supplies, because we're gonna be very well set up. So that's my point, you know, like, that's my point with all this, you know, beauty, or you know, more like useful for your own needs. That's how you gotta look at it, you know. But anyway, you know, you guys be smart, and you know, just go step by step, slow and easy wins the race, right? Who else is here? Romy Rob. Oh, hey, Romy Rob. Oh yeah, thank you for the congrats. Yeah, that was like yeah, 1 week ago. It was very exciting, you know. Yeah, it's very overwhelming, I'm telling you, you know, like, I not just the 15K subs, you know. I don't know, I haven't seen Blumen is here today. If he's not here, anyway, a big shout out to Mr. Blue Man. He's the one, he was on last week when I had my live stream, and he's like, oh, Loren, you got 1 million views on the channel. And I said, really? I didn't even know that. Because I don't have the time to go in and look at all this kind of stuff, right? But yeah, that was like, wow, you know, very impressive. And then obviously, you know, a couple of days later, YouTube give me the notification, oh, a new achievement and all this kind of stuff. Yeah, it's flattering, you guys, obviously, and thank you to all of you guys, you know, because without you guys I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't have the 15k subs, I wouldn't have the 1 million views, so I appreciate that. How are we doing? Are we good? Are you guys having fun? What's happening here? Look at that. Okay, Crossroads Quenot. A lot of good people in the chat. Great community here. Thank you very much. Crossroads. Yeah, absolutely. And you know, like that's how it should be, you guys. You know, like you come here to enjoy, have fun, learn something. You know, if you have some kind of issues, well, leave them somewhere else, because I do have issues. I'm not gonna bring them here, right? So let's make it nice, have a good community, a good helping community, so we can help out each other. If anybody needs the help, needs the info, this is the best place to get it, period. You know, roaming Rob at Crossroads. It shows what a nice guy Loren is. Oh, thank you, Viral. Well, you know, it's, we do our best, and that's all we can do, you guys. You know, you cannot do more than what your best is, period. So as long as we do our best and we try to help, you know, each other, this world would be a much better world. 100%, you know. The lady, aka Robin, I'm just watching you, Loren, till I got to pick up my son and my granddaughter at 1:30. Oh, no problem, Robin. I really appreciate it. I really do. You are so awesome. Okay, you guys, let's gift some memberships. Bam! Let's see who's gonna get it. Let's see who's gonna get it. Emic, Travel, Dreamer 46, Freedom for God, Cindy Lou, Crates, John Kavanagh. There you guys go. Bam! You guys got 5 memberships from LoLe's, OffRoad and Overland. Enjoy. So anyway, you guys, once I'm gonna go home, I got a few really projects to do. And yes, I've been reading the messages. Lots of people were saying, like, you know, diesel heaters, why I don't make a video like detailed what to look for, how to do a maintenance and all that kind of stuff with the cheap diesel heaters from Amazon or from other places, you know. And that's the one thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna, because Chrome has a couple of them that they are not working, so I'm gonna take those heaters with me, and I'm gonna do a dedicated video just into what to look for when you get it. Sometimes even brand new, you guys, these are not tuned properly, and you go to fire it up and it's not working from the get-go. And sometimes you get lucky and it's working for a week or so, and then it's not working. And I'm gonna show like detailed what you need to look for, what you need to do in order for these things to work. And they do work, guys. You know, are they the best? No, they are not, but they do work for the money. Like, just think about it. I have this heater running in my bus for the past 3 years. I paid $140 Canadian for it. It's well worth the price. And I have a spare one I carry with me just in case. If I'm somewhere up north and something goes wrong, I don't need to worry about it and stress about it. I just pull out because it's so easy. It's right here in the bench. I pull the old one out, I put the other one in, and I'm good to go. I'm not gonna freeze. Plus, I have a backup, a wood stove, you know. But that's very seldom happens. But if you go really north, where you are in minus 20s, minus 30s, minus 40s, it's always good to have a backup sitting. For the price, for $200, you have 2 heaters ready to go at any moment instead of paying like $1,700-$1,800. And if you know, and if you do the right things to them, they are working 100%. But like I said in an earlier video too, you guys, like, if you have a gas van, don't put a diesel heater in it. Buy the gas one. Put a gas one in so you don't have to carry 2 different fuels, because that's another issue. If you have a diesel like me, absolutely put a diesel one in it, because you don't want to have a gas one to carry gas cans all around and fill it up. And plumb it into the main tank so you never have to worry about, heat, or, oh, I'm running out of fuel. Oh, you have a canister in here, you have to fill it up, you make a mess. Now it smells diesel inside here. It's no good. So that's what I'm trying to say, that's the best way, you guys, to do it, Patty artwork, what projects are you working on at home? So at home, the biggest project that I have, and I really want to finish it this year, it's my Dodge Dakota. I already have the engine in, I have the transmission already done up, ready to go in to met the engine. All I gotta do a cross member so I can put the transmission mount on it, and then all the front end comes out, because that was just a temporary parts that I had there. I just wanted to see how it looks. If I wanted that all, I'm gonna drop it a little bit down. I have the king coils for going in from the front, and I'm gonna do a radius arm type arms in the front, so it's gonna be a little bit more different. And also for the rear, I'm pulling out the rear springs, I'm going with coils, and the rear I'm gonna do a triangulated 4-link. That's what I'm gonna do in the rear. The front is gonna be radius arm type, because I cannot do triangulation because of the diesel engine that I put in it. I put a Mercedes diesel in that one, an OM606, a 3-liter inline, and the way it sits, the engine and the oil pan, no way I can get away with the triangulated. And I really don't want to have a mismatch somewhere, that I'm gonna hit the pan and it's gonna crack because it's cast aluminum, and I'm gonna be off the roads. So that's why the front is gonna be like a radius arm type, which is perfect, and triangulated in the back. And once all that, once I go home, that's the plan. I want to move the Dodge on the other bay at the garage there, take the box off from the rear, because I need to frame in the box to make sure that it's strong enough to hold the triangulated links, the brackets is not gonna rip or twist the frame. That's my biggest project. And then the other project is, like I said earlier, you guys, Kathy from Salem that give that beautiful bus away. Well, that's another thing. I want that bus to be mechanically sound, so I'm gonna probably do it no matter what. Just do all the ball joints, pivot bushings, shock absorbers, all that kind of good stuff, you know. And then look into the engine, run codes, maybe just put new coils, new coil packs, new spark plugs, do an oil change, see if it's any leaks, whatever, you know, all the good stuff. Same thing, servicing the transmission, putting a new filter in it, all the new stuff, the fluids and all that. And then also the rear end. And after that, I'll see, maybe somebody want to, you know, sponsor the channel so I can put some nice tires on it, you know. Would be nice if anybody watches here and you guys you know, deal with tires. Well, you want to have your name on that bus, well, I'll take that offer too, you know. And then once all that is done mechanically, I want to strip everything and do the inside insulation and all that kind of stuff. And that bus is gonna be a giveaway, you guys, because I don't need a bus. I already have a bus. I'm really happy with my bus, you know. I would love a van like Chrome's. Psst, don't tell him. I really, you know, just for the kick of it, right? But no, I'm happy with my bus. It's good. That's why I'm building that Dodge. You know, it's gonna have a really good experience when I go in the backcountry, or even if I'm going down south, I can just pull it behind me. I can park this somewhere in a nice place, and then we can just go explore or go to town or do whatever, because that engine does about 32 miles per gallon, you guys, on diesel. Doesn't matter how hard you push or what you push, 32 miles per gallon. That's insane. And then having a vegetable oil tank, a base vegetable oil tank in the back, you know, filled up, the sky is the limit, you know. But anyway, you know, the biggest thing that I really want to do and all this, we really want to go back and we want to do lots of exploring in Utah, you know. There is a lots of beautiful places there that needs to be explored. And I think once I'm done with the Dodge, with the build, that's gonna be the ticket, you know. It's gonna be the best of all worlds, you know, on pavement, off-road, in sand, because I'm gonna have, I don't know, 35s, maybe 37s, you know. I don't want to go too big, you know, because it's no point. But you know, if you have 35s and you deflate, you know, on the sand, it's just awesome. I have blah blah blah. I have front and rear limited slip installed in those axles, so as soon as one wheel spins a little bit, they lock up, you know. It's the best. I find it better than a locker, because I had issues with e-lockers in the past, you know. When was the best time, bam, the locker wasn't there. So that's why I figured I go with with a limited slip. Oh, look who's in the house. 3/4 ball. Oh my god, my friend. What? Thanks for the love. I hope you are doing good. Are you back home or you are on the road? Nice to see you here. I'm really excited. I'm really happy that you know, you made it this time. Doodless? A bus would be fantastic. Yeah, yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, absolutely. 32 miles per gallon, it's insane. And that's why I wanted that, you know. That engine, when I bought it, I ordered that engine from somebody in Montreal that's what they do. They import them from Europe. I don't know where they import them from. That engine costed me $5,000, but I was really disappointed because somebody hacked the glow plugs on that. They did a hack job on it. It's working, it's starting. I have a spare head. I want to get it up. I want to get it up and running. And when that time comes, I'm going to rebuild the head that I have. I'm going to do complete rebuild, everything on it. And then I just do a swap later on. But for now, it's good. It's good to go. So there you have it. So those are the projects. Well, yes and no, because I have Shane that I promised him to. You guys probably remember him. He got a vehicle from a neighbor of mine, and he spent the Christmas with me there. He had some issues. I fixed his issues up. Now he wants to do the ball joint, so I told him when I come home I'm gonna jump in there and do those ball joints for him, because I guess he wants to move to Alberta. So that's one. I have Corey that, you know, from Abbotsford, that he's also a subscriber, and he came and see me, and I promised him, you know, because he's close to me, that I'm gonna do all the necessary work on his Chevy Astro. So yeah, I mean, that is projects. And then I have to shoot back here because, you know, we got more projects on the go here too, you know. And I want to help out around the shop, you know. Once looks like on the top they already have the two primer coats, and then they're gonna do color, and then me and Chrome, we're gonna do the flooring. So something I can do because I done lots of flooring, so I said let's do the flooring together. That one, and in the meantime when we do that, the downstairs is gonna be all pretty much prime and painted, and you know, there is lots of work to be put in, you know. So I want to help as much as I can around there too, you know, and so on. Look who's in the house. You guys, if you see Larry's channel here, if you guys see Larry's channel that just said, "What's happening, old timer?" What did you just call me, boy? Make me reach in there. Hey, Loren, he's my son, you guys. You know, Larry's channel. He's my son. You guys probably know, if you guys follow me for long enough, you know, we did a few repairs, a few videos, me and him, on here on the channel. So go give him a follow, check him out, straighten him up a little bit. But anyway, Loren, yeah, we got some work when I come home. I'm gonna need your help so we can do that. Oh yeah. Oh, Shane is here. Yes. Hey buddy, how are you? So yeah, you know, the projects never end. That's what I was saying, you guys. I'm trying to minimize so I can finish my own, because I want to go have some fun with my lady. She wants to go out there, she wants to enjoy, and now is the time, because you know, time goes fast. Believe it or not, it goes really fast. And you might say that, oh, I'm gonna do that next year. Well, if you can do it today, don't leave it for next year, because next year might never happen. That's my take on it, you know. I seen it happen, so that's why. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Robin. Yeah, you guys, don't forget to hit those thumbs up, you know. Let's do it. Oh, okay. here we go. Another exciting news. Okay, so I have a couple of my good friends that was working on my website, LoLe'sOffRoad.com. You guys go check it out. You guys can register. The website is ready. It's not up live yet, but you can go register. And the reason it's not up yet, I want to get home and I want to go through some details there. And I'm waiting. I have some coffee cups. Let me see if I say it right, because not mugs, the coffee cups. I made some really cool coffee cups and I'm just waiting for them to get delivered. And I have a whole bunch of stickers, and that's gonna be kind of like a soft lunch that we're gonna have stickers on there and coffee cups. And soon we're gonna have shirts, but that's gonna take a little while. And I tell you guys why. I don't want to sell crap just to sell it to you guys. So for that reason, I'm not gonna put on like these ones. You know, they might look good, but I'm not happy with them. So at the new shop, Chrome is gonna do my shirts. We're gonna print my shirts in-house, same way like he does it. If I sell one long sleeve and a short sleeve and a hoodie, I want to make sure that that's the best quality and you guys get more than what you bargain for. That's the ticket, you know. So yeah, you guys go check out, you know, enter your email at the website and you're gonna get notified when the website is up and running, you know. LoLe'sOffRoad.com. Check it out, you guys. Okay. Brian O'Banion, another idea from last week live about a basket or trailer wagon for the e-bike. How about a fabricated attachable sidecar instead, so that the real star of the show can tag along? Absolutely. Yes, like a sidecar, absolutely, you know. Now, I don't know if Chrome is really willing to, you know, use an e-bike in the backcountry and take cruise for a ride. But if you are a city stroller, you know, and you have a pet, absolutely like a sidecar, you know, because for a smaller puppies, you can carry them, you can buy the pouches that you can carry your puppy right here with you. But, you know, I see people on the motorcycle in the sidecar, you know, having their pet, you know, and it's so there, you know, and I think, yeah, that would be awesome for cruising, but I don't think Chrome is gonna go out in the backcountry and explore on a bike. I wouldn't think so. He might play a little bit around here and there, but that's it, you know. But yeah, that's a good idea. That's absolutely a good idea. Oh, Shane, I know the mountains are in your blood. Shane, you know, I was just talking to him the other day and he's telling me that he's willing to move to Alberta because, you know, things are much cheaper there. And he's like, I'm gonna stay closer to the mountains. Yeah, well, it's all good. It's all good. Patty, it's a one word, no apostrophe, lolisafro.com. Let me see if I can get it there. There it is. Okay, what did I miss here, you guys? What's happening? What's happening here? So anyway, you know, that's the ticket, you know. We are just enjoying, a man, it's so beautiful out there. But the sun is gone. Looks like we got some more clouds coming in. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. You guys want to see? You want to see outside? Look at that. Look at the beauty, but the clouds looks like they're moving back in and the sun is gone. There you guys have it. You got a little view outside. Nice. Are we okay here? Are we good? Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do the rest of the day, you know, after I'm done here, you guys, you know, just gonna relax. I cleaned up today. Whew. I did some house cleaning because I had a whole bunch of sand. I don't know how that sand got in here, but I had a whole bunch of sand, and you know, I did reorganize everything so it's all nice and clean. And yeah, I mean, today it's Sunday. Probably later in the afternoon I might head back into town, and we might just hanker down tonight at Costco, maybe at the truck stop. I don't know, I will decide that. But yeah, it's nice to have really one day where you just relax, you do nothing, you enjoy, you know, have some water. I need to stay hydrated. Hey Junior, are you still here? Are you still here, Junior? What's the question, K9 Gar? Where is it? Oh, here he is. Hey, good to see you, Laura. Let me just go. Where is the question, K9? So, I don't have Duratrax on my Ambo. I used to have the Duratrax on the big bus. And yeah, I mean, they did pretty good. I use the Duratrax on my Nissan. I love it on the Nissan. On the big heavier vehicles, I kind of felt that, you know, in the backcountry, and maybe that was a fluke, but I had a rock penetrate right in the tread, just penetrated right through, irreparable, on the green bus. Now on the Nissan, I have no issues with that, you know, because it's a lighter vehicle, and I run like low PSI. So that's the ticket too, you guys. When you are in the backcountry, you want to make sure you deflate. You can run 50-60 PSI on those tires, because that's when you get punctures in the tires, especially if you're going fast on a bad gravel road. I usually, on the Nissan, I like to go down to 15 PSI, you know, and it rides like a boat. You don't even feel the road, nothing, you know, so it's really good. Now on the big bus, in another hand, you can't go that low, because you might just throw the tire up the bed, you know. Unless you have bed lockers, then it's a different story. But even on this one, on the bus, I go down to probably the lowest 25 psi, and it rides nice and smooth, you know. But you got to make sure that when you hit the pavement, you fill it up, because you wouldn't be able to drive on 25 psi on the bus. You would burn those tires right off, you know. But yes, you know. So I hope that answered your question. I don't know what, I was watching your videos, but I don't know, I seen your pickup truck there. What tires are you running up there north, you know? Because, you know, these are also experimental, right? You know, because we are living down here, it's not a full winter, I would say, but those are full winter tires, you know, the Duratrax. And they actually perform really good in wet and on rocks on the Nissan. I love those tires. I've been running Duratrax on the Nissan for the past 12 years, because I didn't want to go with anything else, because those tires did really good. So if you find a tire that works really good for you in all scenarios, stick with them. That's my opinion. Oh, look who's in the house. So cozy covers. Hey, my friend, what's happening, you guys? I did this 10 o'clock just for you. Welcome, welcome. I hope you guys enjoying the Sunday. "35 psi, it's a little bit low on the highway. You get better fuel mileage if you bump it up, depending on the tires that you have, you know. And if you look at on your tire, it will tell you that, you know, maximum psi, and that will gives you a better wear and also a better fuel mileage, because it's less drag, you know. So you do that, Shane." Thanks, William. William says, "I deserve some time for relax." Absolutely, and I appreciate that, my friend. Yeah, we all deserve some time, you know. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, you guys, because when I'm at the shop, it's not like I'm wrenching 8 hours. It's not like when you are in a factory and then you are keep on going, you know. You don't, you know. I might work an hour or two and, you know, play with Cruz half an hour, babysit him, or just chat with Chrome, throw different ideas, and then go back and do it again, you know, and then filming and all that kind of stuff. But it's just like, you know, you are there 8 hours, so, you know. But physically, it's not bad. Oh, thank you, Sokozi. I don't know about that, but if you say it, I'll take it. Yeah, I hear ya. William Mullen, love at Sokozi, not in the budget yet. Yeah, Larry's channel, I run 50s on the front and 60 on the rear. I tow heavy sometimes. Absolutely, yeah. So on that particular truck, 50 psi, it's perfect, you know. And yeah, I mean, like, you know, it's a good practice that you guys, you know, periodically check your tire pressure. It doesn't take a lot to check, because sometimes, for some reason, it can lose air, and you're running and you destroy your tire, and you're getting poor fuel mileage, you know. So make it a habit, you know, just go around and check all your 4 tires, you know, make sure that the PSIs are even and they're all there, you know, and then you'll be really, really happy. Yeah. Ken Pearson coffee? Yes. Where is it? Where is the coffee? Where is it? Okay, you guys, here we go. I give 5 more memberships. Bam! Let's see who get it. Brian O'Brien, Whiplash, Ken Pearson, Michael Hunt. No. Oh, Michael Hunt is in the house. What? What? Except for yesterday's, I didn't feel like dropping the... Oh, I see. Oh, 3/4 ball got gifted. YGD. Who was? Brian O'Brien, my 3/4 ball. Waggy D. Congratulations, you guys. There you have it. Brian Kelly late to the party. Welcome. You're never late to the party, my friend. It's all good. Mary Allen. Hey, Mary Allen. Welcome. How are ya? How's your Sunday? Brian Kelly, how's the batteries? Which one, Brian? Because I had a scenario too on here on the island. Are you talking about the starting batteries or you talking about the house batteries? Let me know and I will be more than happy to elaborate. But I can tell you right now, the starting batteries are awesome. They do exactly what they supposed to do. Never let me down again. They don't drain no more. Yeah, I knew those other ones, you know, they already start acting out like a month ago. And I was just putting it up because I didn't want to spend like $800 on batteries. But it came to the point that I had no choice because they was draining now that so fast that even if I drove today and I shut it down for the night and next morning, it was so weak that barely spin it, barely fired it up. So if it wouldn't fire up on the first go, I wouldn't have a second chance to crank it. But now they are all good. The house batteries, I'm really happy with that. And like I said, you guys, I have 600 amp hours, and I'm really happy with what I have. They do really good. I never had issues ever since I'm here on the island. I never had to plug in. Even now I was just looking and let's see. Yeah, so right now the batteries, you see, I'm running the satellite dish and everything else, and I had the cooking and all that kind of stuff. And because we have sun, and I'm gonna show you guys, so you guys gonna see, plus 5 amps is coming in, and the battery status is 12.8. That's no bad comparing that, you know, I had the heater going all night. I had the satellite up running all night, and I did the breakfast cooking, you know. So I'm using the cooktop. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I have an air fryer, and that's what I use here in. I hate propane to use inside. I have propane for emergencies, and I have a little stove, like a 2-burner stove, that if we are in the back country, I can take it outside and I use that one. Obviously, you know, it just makes sense. And I also carry the barbecue that uses propane, but that's it, you know, that's all we do inside here. Absolutely. And the batteries, so far they are doing really good for the price. I say it's a good buy, you know. Now, am I gonna stay with these brands? I don't know. I might just give this one, especially if I'm doing the bus, building the bus, I might just put these batteries in that build. So they're gonna have all the lithiums and all the setups, you know. Hopefully I get the inverter and a DC to DC charger so we can set everything nicely up. And then who knows what's in the future, but so far I'm happy. I'm happy, very happy. Whiplash pants. Loren, thanks for the membership, love it. No problem. That's what we are here for, you guys. You know, if we can do little things, why not? Shane B, what amps is your DC to DC charger? My DC to DC charger, yes, it is a 50 amp DC to DC, and that's plenty, you know, because if you drive, especially if you're doing like longer drives, it charges up the batteries pretty fast, you know. And then also on the sun side, if you had good sun, I seen it high, like even 35 amps coming in, and I only have 630 amp watts solar. I believe that's what they say, watts. 630 watts solar on the roof. But they are those how they call it, monocrystalline, that they actually charge in the low light condition. So even if it's just a low light, I get around 5-10. Right now I get way more, because just think about it. I believe the satellite dish is using about 7 to 10 amps, and then I have the fridge. Yeah, it's on, you know, and then we have 5 coming in. So that means that, you know, the dish right now, it's running on sun, coming in the power from the sun, and then the 5 plus amps are going into the batteries. So that's pretty good. DWCU4 600 amp hour lead or acid. I would never carry lead batteries inside in my home. First of all, the gas off, and they don't have the juice. No, they are all lithium batteries, you guys. I think I have a few videos that I show you that, you know, I have 3 sitting right here underneath me where my diesel heater is, and the other 3, it's on the other bench. So the reason I did that, I can, because I have the heater here, so I had the a higher spot where the wheel well is, and that was perfect spot for my 3 batteries, and the other 3 are there. Plus I have some more storage, you know, underneath there and also here, because when you are living in a small home, you want to make sure you maximize all the little spaces, you know, everything, so you don't have anything that space. So that's the way I find it, that it works for me. It might not work for you guys, but that's, you know, that's my take. And then my electrical room, it's right behind you guys. It's pretty narrow and you access it from outside. I have a door and it's really nice. Jay Willoughby, the electrician, because he's the guy who did all the electrical here for me, you know, he did a really good job, you know, setting it up. There is still some things needs to be set up, you know, as we go, but like I said, it's 85% or so complete, and maybe that's the way it's gonna be for the rest of his life, because I don't know, it's always something to do. You're never gonna say that the projects are 100% finished. So, you know, there you have it. Oh. Hey, hello, Margaret Michelle. How are you? Welcome. Oh, you made it. Nice to see you. Nice to see you, Margaret Michelle. So, SOK has heated batteries. Let's talk about heated batteries, you guys, okay? If you live in the condition in the winter time that you're running -10, -15, -20, and you are planning to have your batteries somewhere outside, sure, go for it. But if you live in an area like I am here in Vancouver, when -5 or 10 very seldom happens, 0, -2, and my batteries are inside in here, and my diesel heater, I can put it on winter mode, so even if I'm not living in here, the diesel heater kicks in and keeps the temperature above 5 degrees. So when it goes below 5, kicks in. When it hits 8 or 10, kicks out, you know. So that way I don't have to drain the water or take the waters out from here. Nothing is gonna freeze. The batteries are okay, you know. And the only problem is if you are in an area that it's really cold, your batteries will not allow to get the charge until they reach the proper temperature that they are allowed, you know. The heated batteries are really good if you are in a very cold climate. So what they do, let me just say they are not always on the heat. It's only coming on excuse me, it's only coming on if the temperature drops down and the battery senses that, you know, you want to send charge, you start the car, you want to send charge, it won't allow the charge, turns the heater on. Once it's ready, allows the charge to come back. So absolutely, you know. And that's what I was just saying, you know, maybe in the future, once I do the other build, I might gift these batteries away, and I might just have the SOK to, you know, support broad, you know, so I have the same batteries like he do, you know, because I looked, I had a chance to look those batteries, you know, and they are pretty good. And I tell you why I would go with SOK, you know. I really like Lithium. They are really good batteries, you know. But when I told them I want a 200 amp hour battery, that's what I want. They said, no, we don't have the 200 amp hour, it's out of stock, we're gonna give you the 100 amp. It takes too much space, because I could put 3 batteries where my original batteries are, 200 amp hour ones, and just take that space up. Because I looked at the SOK, they are the same size, the 200 ampere ones, except they are a little bit taller, and I have the room there. So we'll see, but I don't have the cash for them yet. So when I have the cash, absolutely, I might just go that way. But right now, I'm happy with what I got, and they're working really good, you know. Did I miss something? Hey, Bradley. Hey, Jill. Oh, Jill Morgan. Who else? Yes, absolutely. So DWC for you says that yeah, as long as you have batteries have low temp protection, it's fine to have a lithium without heating pads. You just don't want them to take a charge when it's cold. Absolutely, I agree with you. That's why I always tell, you know, everybody, when you guys buy a battery, make sure that has the low temp sensor in it, overcharge protection, heat temperature sensor, all that kind of stuff are in, you know. And if they all have that, you know, then it's perfect, you know. I wouldn't buy a battery that doesn't have this in it. In today's world, it just makes no sense, you know. Like, I mean, you make a battery, might as well put that sensor in it, you know. Like, that's the right thing to do. And yeah. Who's lagging? It's me lagging? Is my internet bad? I don't know, because it's not buffering here. I watch myself. So maybe you guys just hit the refresh and let me know. How is it? Is it good or bad? William Miller, and I have 200 amp hour power queen. Been going solid for 2 months now with no issues. Yes, absolutely, William. So I wanted it, you know. I was talking with Power Queen, and I wanted them, and I asked them, but we could not come to an agreement. They wanted it way too much for what they was offering, and I had to turn it down. But I heard good things about it, and here you go. It should not have issues. I mean, you know, if the battery is built well and has a good BMS, because the BMS is the most important thing on them, you know. If you have all that, then it's beautiful. Colossal Habit, good now, was choppy for about 30 seconds. Okay, yeah, I don't know, you know, you guys, I noticed this. I'm running on Starlink. I have no obstruction whatsoever where I am here, but it's not as fast sometimes, you know. The more people are on the internet, and the more people have Starlink and all that. I don't know what's the reason, but we was doing a test test run with Chrome to see the Starlink and to see the internet at his shop. Oh my god, well, Starlink was, I don't know, like upload was 28 megabytes or 30 megabytes, something like that per second. Where at the shop it was like, oh my god, like 800 or something, you know. And I was pretty far away from there. So yeah, sometimes could be a little bit choppy, you know. But we take it as it comes. Ken Pearson asked me, Lolly, what size of fuel tanks you have on your rig? So I have the original fuel tank from factory, which is 375 liters on this ambo. It's sitting just about where the rear axle is, the way it's built, and it's the bigger tank that Ford offers. I use that as for diesel, and my waste vegetable oil tank, it's sitting long ways right here underneath me, and that's a 210 liter one. So lots of fuel, almost 500 liters fuel on board. And the ambo is doing pretty good compared to, like, you know, I have 410,000 kilometers right now on it. So when I bought the ambo was 345 or something like that, or 340, you know. Fuel wise is not bad, you know, like on the straights and you know, doing like maybe 14-15 miles per gallon, sometimes better, you know. But you got to keep in mind I'm really heavy. So right now the way I am loaded, I am 5,000 and like 500-600 kg. So that's, I don't know, like in pounds is like 14,000 or something like that, 14,000 pounds. So it's pretty heavy, you know. But yeah, I'm running 410 gears on it. I would like to have 430s, but for that I have to change carrier and all that kind of stuff, and that's cost a lot of money. And from 373 it's easy, you just buy the ring and pinion, and you can just put the 410 gear in it. It's an easy conversion. But for going higher than that, now you need to change the carrier too. And you know, even like this, you know, doing the ring and pinion in the rear cost me almost $1,800, because I did the two seals in the same time, because these are full float axles, and then the bearings, the pinion seal and all that. So yeah, it's not cheap, you know. If it's nice if you can buy something that already has the 430 gears and you just refresh it, it's way cheaper. But if you go from a 373 to a 430 or a 456, then it's cost you big money, because now pretty much you have to replace everything. So I hope that answer your question, Ken. Oh, Ken. Oh, look who's here. Ken Pearson. Now I realize who you are, Ken. Well, good to see you, my friend. And look at that, you got a membership too. Awesome. So yeah, I mean, you know, lots of fuel, which is good, because I've been here now almost a month, driving up and down into the bush, do all that kind of stuff. I did put maybe $150 diesel in it, but right now my tank is like 3/4 full, because I just don't like it to let it go too low, because what happens, it's a factory pickup for my diesel heater in the tank, and it's not all the way down in the bottom, it's like probably 3/4 down. and if I only have a quarter tank, I have the opportunity to suck some air in, and then I have problems with my heater. So that's why I always like to keep it half and higher up, you know. And my veg tank, it's probably half now, so it did pretty good, you know, running up and down the coast and into the bush and here and there and everywhere. And you know, I don't have to worry about the fuel and still can make it home. So there you go, my friend, and I really appreciate your help. Too bad that, you know, that damn thing, you know, like, it's funny how this thing works, right? Because when you go in the messenger and you go to your messages, it doesn't show nothing. You actually have to go in and see if you have any, when you go to chats, and then you see all the things there, like marketplace, chat requests and all that. And I don't know what I was doing, and I see I have a chat request. I said, what? And I go there and I find your name, and I tell you, that was really, really good. Because soon as we called the tuner, and he said, yeah, he's like, cool, consider it done, no problem, that's easy. So that was the only issue that we had with Chrome's van. So I ran I scanned it, you know, we fired it up, everything was running fine, everything is good, no problem. You know, we did a little bit of loop around the house and all this, all that. Checked it, no codes, everything was fine. Then when we went into the bush, you know, we pushed it hard after we had the tune on it. It drives nice, sounds really good, lots of power, all that, nothing. And on the way in there, the engine light came on. And he's like, hey bro, I have a light on, right? And soon as I scanned it, sure enough, that was that stupidity there. And I should have known better. I should have kept the old one. At least I could have just plugged it in. But with all the mess and, you know, in the shop, you moving things, we just wanted to get rid of stuff so we are not, you know, hoarding in there. So apparently we throw it out, and then I said, well, this one doesn't have it, so what the hell are we gonna do? And here comes Ken, you know, and that solved the problem, you know. But now it's good to know. I mean, I never done a conversion like this, you know, before, and it's like, okay, it's, you know, just like doing any kind of conversion, it doesn't matter, you know, you just use your common sense and, you know, things. Yeah, you can you are right, you can go from a 2 valve to a 3 valve and all that kind of stuff, do a conversion like that from a 4.6 to 5.4, because that's just not gonna work. Now you need harness, computer and all that kind of stuff. But as long as you stay with, you know, 2 valve to 2 valve, you are okay. And it worked out good. I mean, it fired up on the first try. For heaven's sakes, I was like, I was in shock, because I was hoping like, okay, maybe it's gonna crank, maybe it's gonna fire, maybe, you know, something it's missing here and there, you know. But no, prime it up, bam. So yeah, I seen the smile on his face. Can I got life and adventures? No batteries, no house supply at the moment. The new rig, it's barbaric. Oh, I like that sound. Barbaric. William Muller. BMS is the key, absolutely. BMS is everything on these lithium batteries, you know. So the Teaminator, the Toolman. I do tool videos. What is your favorite tool to work on vehicles? You do tools? I mean, there is no favorite tools there, but a good impact saves the day. That's the way I look at it, you know. The rest are all sockets and wrenches, and you know, it's always a thing on what situation you are really, and how can you get to it. You know, that's when, you know, every tool becomes, oh, this is my best tool, you know, because it help you to get that thing out, or the bolt, whatever you're doing, you know. So the Terminator, the tool man, I do tool videos. How about you send me some tools then? If you do tool videos, you must have a whole bunch that you don't need. If you just do videos, send them out. I'll put them to the test, right? Bye, Gabrielle. Have a good day. Take care. Enjoy the rest of the Sunday. Miriam Mancini, are you home yet? No, I am up in the mountains. I'm still here, you guys. I'm still here in Nanaimo. Probably Tuesday is the day that we might go home. It's just that we got a few other things to do. Like I said, Monday I have a subscriber that I promised last year that I'm gonna help him, and I want to do it now, because if I don't do it now, I might be back here on the island maybe next month, you know, or maybe a little bit earlier. It all depends how the painting goes in the shop. So that's why I want to have this turbo done, you know, so I can you know, rest easy, so no stress on my head. Okay, the lady Aka Robin asked me a question. She noticed that the other day when I put the key in the ignition and I waited about 10 seconds. Yes, so that's the thing when you have diesel, you guys. You know, it's not like gas, you know, just go and crank, bam, because it will never start. You put ignition on, that's glow plugs on. You wait for the glow plug to signal you that you're good to go, and then you start the car. That's why I'm waiting 10 seconds to do that. There you go. That's good, that's good. Donald Fraser is in house too. Hey, Donald. You almost missed. That's okay, Donald. You made it. So you are here. Welcome, my friend. How's your day going? I hope you're doing good. Canine Gar. Am I gonna do any mods on my Nissan? No. I wanna finish the Dodge, and that's gonna be my next new baby. I'm gonna put the Nissan on the side, and if time comes and money allows, I would really want to make it like a rock crawler. I want to put like big 40s on it, and that engine, it's pretty tired, has over 800,000 kilometers. I was thinking to maybe just do new pistons, new piston rings and sleeves and all that good stuff, but I think I will be better off just to put an OM606 Mercedes inline 6 diesel, because it bolts on with an adapter plate to my existing transmission, and with a manual pump from Diesel Pump UK, it makes about 400 horsepower, and I think that would be plenty to play in the sand, or do some river rock climbs and all that stuff. But that's way down the road, because my wife is gonna just do this to me. You spending too much, Loren. You spending too much. So yeah, I can do that. But maybe down the road, we'll see. Maybe I'll do that with my son, and he can have that, and he can have a play toy for the bush and all that kind of stuff. I haven't talked to him, but maybe it's something that he's into. I know he used to do that back in the day, but right now, just like all of us, they all have different priorities in life. So oh my god, I'm laughing. K9 Gar, Traget style, Trugi style, damn phone I got. You make me laugh. Donald Fred, happy to see you slowing down a bit and enjoying life with your family and friends. Yes, absolutely. I mean, like, I'm at the point that, if I don't do it now, when I'm gonna do it? Now is the time, because I wish I get younger, but that's not what happens. From here on, you climb that hill up there, and then you start going the other way. So yeah, I must enjoy and go and do things I love to do, and visit places that I like to visit, and I still want to do uh, a trip back home to see my parents. I need to fit it in somehow in my schedule. I have to go now till they are still alive, because after that it don't matter, right? I would like to see your box truck, Marguerite Michelle. I would really love to see that. Box trucks are okay. They are really comfy. I seen a build somebody did, and it looked amazing. I mean, like, you park it on the road, you wouldn't even know somebody lives in there. That's the beauty. So yeah, Margarita, if you don't mind, send me a couple of pictures. My email address is in the description down below. I would appreciate that. Huh. The only issue I have with the U-Haul trucks, you guys, they are so beaten up and abused. So if you guys ever thinking of buying one, just make sure you do a good homework on those, because you know how it is. Everybody just beats the hell out of them. The lady aka Robin. There are days that I like to go from an RV to a Ford Econoline van. That would be really nice. I don't know. I am a Ford guy. and I just love Ford. So anything you guys have, you know, I don't beat on them, because, you know, we all have different tastes, but I love Ford. 2019 Chevy Express Cutaway. Ooh, that's a nice one. Brian Kelly, yes. Time to retire, yes, do it. Do it because it's well worth it, and enjoy a little bit. What did I got here? Got to roll. Oh, 3/4 ball. Okay, my friend, I really appreciate you stopping by. I sending you my love. You take care of yourself. Be safe out there, okay? And stay in touch. Have an awesome afternoon. William Miller, mine is not steady, but I'll move if someone asks. Oh, you mean your rig where you parked? Absolutely. Jeremy Fawson. Someone mentioned earlier about Loren possibly coming to Oregon. I'm guessing in Bend area? Okay, Jeremy, no, I'm going to Salem, Oregon, and I'll be there on the 14th of this month. I'm going to see one of my beautiful subscribers, Kathy Newfield. She gifted me a beautiful bus, and I'm going to pick it up on the 14th. So I'm gonna spend probably a night there that day. You know, I'm not gonna start driving back. I'm gonna just hang out and you know, relax, chit chat with them and all that good stuff, and then do the paperwork, whatever it needs, and then maybe head back. So yeah. So Jeremy Fason, yeah. If you are close to Salem, I don't know how far is Bend from there, but if you want to meet, I'll be more than happy. I would have some stickers with me too. So I'm gonna post on community post, you know, where exactly I'm gonna be. So if you're interested, just stay tuned and watch. Marguerite Michelle, you guys lived in Salem for 15 years? Wow, that's so nice to know. That's awesome. I've been I've been in that area in the past, you know. We did a lots of adventuring around Oregon, the coast, and you know, up and down, but you know, never really ventured deep in. Even last year, I believe, last year we went to Oregon. We spent 3 or 4 days that I got lost. And I had no signal on my phone. I had to put the dish up to find my ways through. And it was funny because we was like, you know, parking somewhere in down, almost in the center of Oregon. Well, not really, somewhere up there. You know, people was looking like, what the hell this guy is doing? I had the dish out, you know, I had to pull it out. It was fun. It was fun. I don't know, Jeremy, are you in Salem? Oh, okay. I gotcha, Margaret. Bend. Oh yeah, that's a really nice place to be. Oh yeah, Patty, welcome to the club. We all get lost, once in a while, so it's one of those things. Jeremy Fanson, just meeting would be enough. I might be able to make that work. Awesome, Jeremy. I would really look forward to that. Absolutely. I'm gonna put it in the community post and I'm gonna let you guys know exactly, before I am even in Oregon, how far out of Salem I am and the ETA and where exactly I will be. And yeah, it'd be awesome to meet you up for sure, you know. Lou guy, hey, I didn't see you here. How you doing? Gregory Smith has a question. I wonder how difficult it is to relocate my fuel tank. My van is an ex wheelchair conversion. Hold on, don't run away. Wheelchair conversion, and the tank is mounted below the frame, which severely limits clearance. Below the frame, you mean your van? If it's an E350, even if it was a wheelchair, your tank is sitting between the frame and the drive shaft longwise, right? So like this. I don't understand how come it be so low, because when the frame is and the way the hangers are, it's not really. Chrome has the same way. His tank is in the same situation. Pretty much all the E-series vans have the tanks in the same situation, except if you have a cutaway like we do, then you will have the tank behind the rear axle, you know. But that should not, I mean, like, yeah, you can relocate, but I really, really don't see the point why. That tank should be pretty much properly there. Plus, it has the skid plate on it too, so that's should be pretty safe. And if you have a decent lift and decent tires, if you hitting that tank, you have other problems. You know what I mean? You can easily hit the drive shaft too, then, right? And that's a bigger problem than hitting the tank. Joe Lorio, if I work on solar system, do you know someone in the mainland? Yes, Joe Lorio, I don't work on solar system, but yes, I do. So if you email me, I can give you the info. Jay is the guy to get in touch. That's what he does. He does it out of his home, and you'll see he does electrical, solars, batteries, you name it, boats, RVs. So if you send me an email, I can send you his contact, okay? That's good, I catch that one. Donald Fraser, my sister is near Newport, nice beaches down there. Absolutely, I know, I got stuck in there. Oh my God. I think this was just before COVID. Me and my buddy, I was with my green bus, and my buddy was with his ambo, and we went in, on the map showing that there is a campground out on the beach, so we can camp out there on the beach. So be like, okay, let's go. So I had the bus and I had the trailer behind me because I was carrying vegetable oil. And boy, I tell you, you know, we go and it's the road is good and it's starting doing like, you know, up and downs, up and downs. And then the sand start getting silkier and silkier and deeper. And oh boy, we got stuck in there, you know. And we felt like some kind of douchebags because we was blocking the road and all these guys was coming out with the buggies, and he's like, what the hell, you guys, what are you thinking, you know? Oh, you are Canadians. But anyway, I we managed to get our out on our own. I unhooked the trailer, I turned the trailer back around, I deflated my tires because it's a 4x4, the bus was two, you know. And then I backed out. I got the chance, I backed out, I turned back around, I backed in, I hooked up the trailer, and I went out, and my body did the same thing. But we spent like 4 hours there trying to turn out, and then we just camped somewhere there on the side. You know, we didn't made it all out, but yes, definitely there is beautiful beaches out there. Gregory Smith, want to get a tank or tanks mounted where the spare tire goes. Yes, that's a good idea. And I think some you can buy. I think you can buy from Ford tanks that actually goes in the back there, you know. And then I would also put an extra layer of skid plate just in case if you ever hit anything or you get caught on a rock, you know, that will save your day. It won't punctures, won't rips the tank open and have a catastrophe. Or if you have somebody can make you a custom tank, it's even better, you know. Jeremy Fanson, the area it's alright, Donald. I just love the short distance to the coast. It's pretty much in the middle. Yeah, I don't know. I've been watching. I don't know how all this is going down, but I seen like a lots of people like saying that. I don't know if it's where exactly in Oregon, that all these encampments and all these things that going on and lots of crime and all that kind of stuff. I was there last year, I didn't see any of that. I know when that big demonstration was whatever there, you know, they did lots of damage, but it's everywhere, you guys, you know, it's everywhere. Brian Kelly, we are so lucky to be able to connect like this. Absolutely, this is the place we can all connect, you guys. Okay, where are we? That's it. Down by Albany of Salem. Oh, huh. Anyway, you guys, how about if we're gonna close this deal up here, because I think it's a little bit too long. I should have closed it earlier. I wish you guys a happy and peaceful Sunday afternoon. I really appreciate you guys coming and supporting me. Till next time, my friends, be safe, be happy, enjoy life, because that's the key moment, you know. Do a little bit of everything. Don't leave it to the last minute, okay, you guys? And I'll catch you next weekend, or I'll catch you sometimes in the comments section in some of the videos. Gregory Smith. Ah, man, I just got here. Much love. I'm sorry, Gregory. I'm sorry, but maybe next Sunday, you know. So you guys want to be on? Like I said, till I will announce it otherwise, we will have a live stream every Sunday at 10 a.m. Vancouver time. So if you guys would like to come enjoy, you are more than welcome. I'll be happy to have you. And yes, see you next Sunday. Okay, I sending you guys, all of you, my love. Be safe, be well, be everywhere. Till next time, bye bye.